Hey there, I'm Gwen Eager. I'm here in Houston, Texas, and you may be thinking I look familiar, and you're right, because I've tried out for this thing like 5 times now. But I'm not gonna stop until I get on because I know viewers need the type of show that I'm going to provide, which is making eating healthy fun, easy, and delicious. I got into this type of cooking about 10 years ago when I was a teacher for kids on the autism spectrum. They had a lot of dietary restrictions, and that motivated me to create recipes for them that they liked to eat, that were nutritious for their bodies, and that weren't too hard for their parents to make. So that really ignited a passion in me, and I left the arena of academic teaching into the arena of teaching about food. I landed a job at Whole Foods Market as a healthy eating specialist, where pretty much all I did was teach people about food and cooking, and I loved it. But after a few years, I needed a new challenge, so I got on board with Garden of Life, which is who I work with right now, as their healthy living educator. I've had the opportunity to travel all over the US, teaching cooking classes, doing large consumer events. I write for their magazine, I do cooking videos for them. I get to get on the news once a month, and it's great. But with all this passion and experience, I need to take it to the next level, and that's why I need a show on the Food Network. What I do is easy. I take familiar and traditional recipes, recreate them using ingredients that are nourishing for your body while keeping it fun, easy, and delicious. So here's an example of what I do. This is my chocolate pudding. I've made it dozens of times for kids and they love it. And it's fun because I have them guess the secret ingredient. But since I'm gonna make it right now, I guess you're gonna know what that ingredient is. It's actually avocados, okay? So I've got 2 avocados right here in my food processor. They're rich and creamy, so they're a perfect base for this recipe. And I'm just gonna throw in about 5 other ingredients and whip it up really fast. So what I have here is some cacao. That is the unprocessed chocolate with that rich, deep taste that we know and love. And anytime I use cacao, I also use a little bit of vanilla. So here's some vanilla extract. To sweeten it, I'm using my favorite sweetener of all time. This is raw organic honey. This is like liquid gold. This stuff is amazing. In fact, it's gotta taste a little bit right there. Okay, so next I have some coconut milk. There we go. And lastly, I have a pinch of salt. So just put that lid on your food processor. Process until everything's well mixed, and I'll show you what you're gonna end up with in just a sec. And here is the final product. It's beautiful, it's delicious, and it's good for you. You know what? I wanna show you all kinds of recipes, from appetizers to desserts and everything in between, and you're gonna see why I'm the best candidate to win Season 12 of the next Food Network star.